Have you ever woken up feeling like the world was already pulling you in every direction? Notifications ringing, thoughts moving fast, responsibilities waiting. Now imagine opening your eyes to a quiet and clear sunrise where it feels like life is giving you a new canvas, free from yesterday's worries. In Buddhism, the first hour of the morning is not just another part of the day. It is a sacred door through which your whole day begins. It is believed that if you control your mornings, you control your mind. And if you control your mind, you control your life. Think about it. If your day starts in chaos, that same chaos follows you through the rest of the day. But if your morning starts with calm and clarity, that peace becomes a quiet force guiding everything you do. For many centuries, Buddhist monks have welcomed the early morning not only to wake up early, but to connect with life's deeper truths before the world becomes loud. Because the way you begin your day shapes the way you live. Today, I will share 7 meaningful morning rituals inspired by timeless Buddhist wisdom. These practices are simple, yet they carry within them the power to transform not just your mornings, but your entire existence. So stay with me till the end, because these rituals might just reveal the hidden doorway to a life lived with greater peace, focus, and unshakable inner strength. And there's a bonus practice waiting for you at the end, one that even many lifelong practitioners overlook, but it holds the power to transform each dawn into a moment of quiet awakening. So let's dive into the first practice. Lesson 1. Begin with the breath of life. Before your eyes open fully, there is a quiet moment, a space untouched by thoughts of yesterday or worries of tomorrow. In Buddhism, this moment is seen as sacred, a chance to reconnect with your truest self before the noise of the world begins. Imagine waking up tomorrow, and instead of immediately checking your phone or letting your mind rush into plans and worries, you pause and simply breathe. Feel the air gently entering your nose, filling your chest, and leaving your body in a wave. This breath is not just oxygen, it is life itself greeting you, reminding you that you are here now. There is an old Zen teaching of a student who asked his master, "How can I find unshakable peace?" The master replied, "Each morning before your thoughts awaken, take 3 deep breaths as though you are meeting life for the first time." At first, the student did not understand, but as he practiced, he noticed that his mind felt calm and steady, no matter how busy the day became. Those 3 simple breaths became his shield against chaos. Modern life often steals this sacred pause. We wake and immediately dive into emails, news, and endless demands. But in Buddhist practice, the breath is considered an anchor, the one constant that can always return us to the present, where true peace resides. Here is how you can begin this practice. As soon as you wake, remain lying down or sit comfortably in your bed. Close your eyes again and take 3 long, slow breaths. Feel the cool air entering, notice it filling your lungs and belly and gently leaving your body. With each inhale, silently say to yourself, "I awaken with calm." With each exhale, say, "I release all tension." This simple ritual sets the tone for your entire day. Instead of being carried away by scattered thoughts, you ground yourself in stillness and intention. Consider Daniel, who used to wake feeling as though the world was already demanding more than he could give. His days began with stress, before his feet even touched the ground. But when he began starting his mornings with 3 conscious breaths, something shifted. He felt rooted and clear. Tasks still waited for him, but he approached them with quiet focus instead of anxiety. Soon, this calm presence shaped not just his mornings, but his entire life. In Buddhist thought, the breath is your most faithful companion. It asks nothing of you, but gives everything: awareness, peace, and presence. When your day begins with this sense of quiet strength, you carry it into every conversation, every challenge, every choice ahead. So tomorrow, before you rise, before you think, before you move, just breathe. Breathe as if the dawn itself is flowing through you, because in that breath lies the power to begin again each and every day. Lesson 2. Begin your day with the light of gratitude. After finding calm through your breath, the next step to awakening your inner peace is to cultivate gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is not an occasional thankfulness reserved for special moments. It is a lens through which we see the world, a way of walking through life with an open and content heart. Imagine waking tomorrow and instead of thinking about what you lack or what problems await you, your first thoughts are of what you already hold, the warmth of your blanket, the softness of morning light, the miracle of your beating heart. There is an old Buddhist teaching about a disciple who approached the Buddha saying, "Master, I have everything I need, yet I still feel empty." The Buddha looked at him with quiet compassion and replied, "Your emptiness does not come from what you lack, but from your blindness to what is already before you." Begin each morning by seeing 3 blessings in your life. Only then will your heart realize it was never empty. Gratitude is not simply about feeling good. It is a practice that transforms the mind from restlessness to contentment, from scarcity to abundance. When you start your day with appreciation, you build an inner foundation that is strong enough to face whatever challenges arise. Here is how you can integrate this practice into your morning. Once you have taken your mindful breaths, remain seated or lying down. Close your eyes softly and reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. They need not be grand or dramatic. Perhaps it is the quietness of dawn before the world awakens, the memory of a kind conversation yesterday, or simply the fact that you are alive to witness another sunrise. If you to deepen this ritual, write these 3 blessings in a small journal beside your bed. Writing transforms fleeting thoughts into seeds planted firmly within your consciousness, seeds that will blossom throughout your day. Modern science now affirms what Buddhist wisdom has long taught. That consistent gratitude practice improves sleep, lowers stress hormones, and nurtures emotional balance. Each grateful thought becomes like a candle, lighting up the dim corners of your mind with warmth and clarity. Consider Emma, who once woke each morning burdened by anxiety about work and life's pressures. Her mind would immediately spiral into worries. Then she made a small change. Each morning, before touching her phone or thinking about her to-do list, she named 3 simple things she felt grateful for. At first it felt forced, but within weeks her focus shifted. Instead of feeling weighed down by what was missing, her mind awoke to the quiet blessings that were always there. This shift gave her resilience and hope, even during difficult days. In Buddhism, gratitude is deeply linked with the truth of impermanence. When we realize that nothing lasts forever, neither pain nor beauty, we learn to cherish what is here right now. As the Buddha taught, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, trust the greatest relationship. To extend this practice even further, silently send gratitude to someone in your life. Think of a person who has shown you kindness, taught you something important, or simply walked beside you during a difficult time. Close your eyes and send them silent thanks. You may never speak these words aloud, but the energy of appreciation will gently transform your own heart. Gratitude is not merely a morning ritual. It is a way of living that turns each ordinary day into something quietly sacred. Tomorrow morning, before the demands of life rise to meet you, pause and ask yourself, what in this moment is already enough? Allow your day to begin with the light of appreciation, and you will find that everything ahead feels lighter too. Lesson 3. Awaken your body with mindful movement. Once you have grounded your mind in stillness and opened your heart with gratitude, There is another sacred part of your morning that awaits your attention, your body. In Buddhist practice, the body is not merely a tool to carry us through life. It is a temple, a reflection of our inner state, and a gateway to deeper awareness. The Buddha once told his disciples, "When you walk, just walk. When you sit, just sit. But above all, be fully present in each." One disciple asked, "Master, if sitting brings stillness, why walk mindfully?" The Buddha smiled and said, "Because true awareness is not limited to stillness. It moves with you, breath by breath, step by step. Mindful movement is about infusing presence into every gesture. It is not about achieving perfect poses or pushing the body to its limits. It is about moving with intention, feeling each part of yourself come alive and bridging the space between thought and action." Here is how you can weave this practice into your mornings. After your breathing and gratitude rituals, spend 5 to 10 minutes moving your body gently. You might roll out your yoga mat and stretch slowly, allowing your muscles to awaken without force. You might stand and roll your shoulders back, feeling the tension melt away. Or you might step outside for a quiet walk under the early sky, feeling the earth firm beneath your feet and the cool breeze brush against your skin. With each movement, bring your attention fully to the sensations within your body. Notice how your chest rises with your breath, how your arms extend with each stretch, how your steps fall rhythmically upon the ground. This practice transforms ordinary movement into a living meditation. Modern science now supports what Buddhist practitioners have known for centuries. Even a short period of mindful movement each day lowers stress, improves blood circulation, strengthens brain health, and calms the nervous system. Studies show that practices like yoga and Tai Chi not only enhance physical flexibility, but also ease symptoms of anxiety and bring emotional clarity. There is a story of Aaron, a businessman, who spent his mornings in hurried preparation, often feeling exhausted before his day had truly begun. After attending a silent retreat, he learned about mindful movement. At first, he doubted its relevance to his busy life, but one morning, he tried it. He stood in his living room, took a deep breath, and stretched his arms slowly towards the ceiling. For the first time in years, he felt his own presence within his body. Each day, he added a few gentle stretches before work. Soon, his mornings felt grounded, his mind clearer, and his stress more manageable. His body no longer felt like an afterthought, but an ally in his life's journey. Here is a simple exercise you can begin with tomorrow. Stand tall wherever you are. Inhale slowly, feeling your spine lengthen. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften and relax. Now, raise your arms gently above your head, feeling the stretch across your sides and ribs. Pause here for a few breaths, noticing the sensation of openness. As you lower your arms, bring your awareness to the ease and warmth flowing through your body. Remember, mindful movement does not need to be elaborate to be powerful. Each gentle motion becomes a way to honor your body and strengthen the connection between your inner and outer worlds. So tomorrow, once you have calmed your mind with breath and brightened your heart with gratitude, awaken your body with mindful movement. Let each stretch and step be a quiet reminder that you are here, alive, and ready to greet the day with clarity and grace. Lesson 4. Set your morning intention like lighting a lamp. Each dawn arrives carrying the quiet promise of a new beginning. In Buddhist thought, the morning is like an unpainted canvas, waiting for the brush strokes of your mind. Without clear intention, however, your day can easily become a series of reactions, moving from one demand to another, losing yourself in the noise and forgetting what truly matters. After you have calmed your breath, opened your heart with gratitude, and awakened your body through mindful movement, take a moment to turn inward and ask yourself, how do I want to move through this day? Instead of immediately thinking about your responsibilities or task lists, shift your focus to the qualities you wish to embody. Perhaps you wish to carry gentleness in your words, patience in your actions, or clarity in your decisions. Setting an intention is not about planning what you will do, but choosing how you will be. In Buddhism, this practice reflects the principle of right intention, part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right intention guides us to act from a place of mindfulness, goodwill, and wisdom, rather than from fear, anger, or confusion. You don't need elaborate affirmations. A simple phrase is enough to realign your mind and heart. You might silently say, "Today I choose to act with kindness," or "I will remain steady and calm no matter what arises." Speak it within yourself, or write it in a small morning journal. What matters is that your words come from sincerity and reflect how you want to show up in the world. There is a story about a young monk who asked his teacher, "How can I walk the path without being lost?" The teacher handed him a small lantern and said, "Light this each morning with your intention. No matter how dark the road becomes, its flame will guide you home to yourself." Consider Maya, an accountant who began each day feeling burdened by stress and deadlines. Her mornings were filled with mental chaos, leaving her drained before she even arrived at work. One day she began a simple ritual of intention. Each morning after her breathing and gratitude practices, she closed her eyes and repeated, "Today I will carry calmness within me." Slowly, her life transformed. Tasks still waited, challenges still came, but her presence remained rooted in that morning promise. Modern neuroscience supports this ancient practice. When you set a clear intention, you activate your brain's reticular activating system, a mechanism that filters information to focus on what aligns with your chosen purpose. It helps you tune out distractions and remain anchored in what truly matters to you. Here is how to begin. Close your eyes softly, inhale deeply, and exhale slowly. Ask yourself, what energy or quality will guide me today? Maybe it's patience, kindness, focus, or joy. Let this word or phrase settle softly in your mind, like a stone resting at the bottom of a calm pond. Whenever the noise of the day begins to pull you away, return to this intention and find your balance again. Starting tomorrow, after your breathwork, gratitude and movement practice, take a short moment to form your intention. Say it quietly to yourself, write it down, or simply hold it in your heart. By doing this, you light a soft lamp inside yourself, a light that can guide your path with clarity, peace, and purpose. Lesson 5. Awaken compassion in your morning. After calming your mind with the breath, opening your heart through gratitude, moving your body with awareness, and setting your intention for the day, there is one more sacred seed to plant each morning: compassion. In Buddhism, compassion is not just feeling bad for someone else's pain. It is a deep and brave wish for all beings to be free from suffering, along with the choice to respond with kindness. Compassion means realizing that everyone walks through life carrying quiet burdens, hidden dreams, and unseen wounds. There is an old story about Gautama Buddha walking through a village. A man, full of anger, rushed toward him, shouting cruel words and spitting at his feet. The Buddha looked at the man with calm eyes and said, "Thank you for your gift, but I have nothing here for it to rest on." The man, confused, asked what he meant. The Buddha replied, "When anger is offered but not accepted, it remains with the one who gives it." That soft reply, free from blame or anger, cut through the man's rage and planted a seed of change in his heart. Compassion does not mean accepting harm or ignoring injustice. It means facing life with understanding instead of hatred, and with patience instead of quick reaction. And it starts within us, every single morning we wake up. Here is how you can add compassion to your morning practice. After finishing your earlier rituals, sit quietly for a few moments. Close your eyes and picture someone you truly care about, a friend, a family member, or a guide. In your heart, send them this silent prayer. May you be safe, may you be healthy, may you live in peace. Then slowly expand your circle to someone neutral, maybe a neighbor or a co-worker you do not know very well. Offer them the same gentle blessing with honesty and warmth. Finally, think of someone with whom you feel tension or discomfort. This step may feel difficult, but it helps break down the walls around your heart. Send them the same silent wish. May you be safe, may you be healthy, may you live in peace. And before you end, remember to include yourself. Take a slow, deep breath and gently say, "May I be safe, may I be healthy, may I live in peace." In Buddhist teachings, this practice is known as loving kindness meditation. It is one of the 4 immeasurable qualities, along with compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. These limitless states of the heart and mind, when cared for, help release fear and bring balance into our lives. Modern science now confirms what ancient wisdom has always taught. Practicing compassion raises oxytocin, the hormone connected to bonding and emotional warmth. It reduces anxiety, builds inner strength, and deepens our sense of meaning and purpose. When we carry compassion into our day, we stop seeing people as problems. Instead, we begin to see them as fellow travelers on this wide and mysterious journey of life. Take Samuel, an emergency room doctor, as an example. For many years, he woke up each morning feeling heavy, preparing himself for the stress and pain he would face. Then he began starting his day with a simple compassion practice. Before leaving his house, he would close his eyes and softly send wishes of safety and peace to his patients, his co-workers, and finally to himself. After a few weeks, he felt a change. His work had not become easier, but his heart felt steadier and more at ease. Compassion became his anchor, keeping him steady in the middle of the storm. So tomorrow, as you go through your morning, remember this. Compassion is not just one more step to add. It is the path itself. When you begin your day by offering kindness to others and to yourself, you carry a quiet strength inside you that gently shapes how you walk, speak, and live. You become a calm presence in a world that truly needs more gentleness. Conclusion. As you move through each of these morning practices, from your first mindful breath to your last careful bite, keep this in your heart. Life is not meant to be rushed. Every new morning is an invitation to return to yourself, to awaken not only your body, but also your spirit. These small rituals may look simple, but their strength comes from steady practice. Over time, they can change the way you show up in the world, with a clear mind, a kind heart, and a strong sense of purpose. Just imagine how your life could feel if each morning started like this. Rooted in peace, grounded in gratitude, and fully aware of the present moment. If these teachings touched your heart today, and if you wish to continue this journey of mindful living and Buddhist wisdom, please subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon so you do not miss the next calm and meaningful lesson to guide you toward a life of deeper peace and purpose. And if someone close to you needs this message today, share this video with them. It may be the gentle reminder they are looking for. You never know, this could be the teaching they have been waiting for, the one that starts their own inner journey. Thank you for being here with us today. Until we meet again, may your mornings be peaceful, your days filled with meaning, and your heart remain open to the quiet beauty in each moment.